This is Chef Ajay, and in today's video I'm cooking chicken boti masala. This is one of the easiest chicken curry you can cook in your own house. This is a one-pot recipe, and let me show you how I cook it. Traditionally, authentic boti masala is cooked in an earthen pot, and but today I'm going to use my makeshift pan, and it will be just as good. So here I have one whole chicken. You could use a boneless chicken cut into small chunks, but I like to cook it with the bones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the chicken into small pieces. So this is a boti in an Indian language. So now you have a crown. You can just cut it right in the middle and cut the breast into 4 or 5 small botis or small chunks. These are the botis. They are ready. You can cut them to the size that you like. I like to keep them a bite size, just bigger than a bite size, because when they cook they still are juicier that way. And I'm also going to be using a few of the whole spices like cloves, peppercorns, cinnamon, bay leaf, black cardamom, green cardamom and mace. And I'm also going to need red chili powder, turmeric powder, coriander powder, dry fenugreek leaves, garam masala, salt, cumin powder, fried onion, plain yogurt, ginger and garlic paste and mustard oil, freshly chopped coriander leaves, ginger and green chilies. It's easy to make your fried onions. You can watch my chicken korma or lamb korma video. I've shown thoroughly how to make a fried onion in your own house. Your freshly made fried onions are better than a market bought, simply because the flavor is much more deeper, intense, and the freshly caramelized sugar will enhance the sauce, and the flavor is much better than the market bought onions. And there are no additives. Now in a mixing bowl, add your chicken pieces and the whole spices, yogurt, ginger and garlic paste, red chili powder. This is only for color, and this is Kashmiri chili powder, but you can use red chili powder if you like heat. Kasuri methi, dried fenugreek, roasted cumin powder, garam masala, turmeric powder, salt, fried onions, and mustard oil. Now this mustard oil, it's entirely up to you. You can use a vegetable oil or a coconut oil. It's entirely up to your own taste and preference. There is a lot of talk about mustard oil in the market. There are 2 different types primarily. One is for external use. Do not use it. You can read on the bottle, it will tell you clearly that it's for external use. The mustard oil that we use for food is for a food purpose, and it says edible oil on your bottle, and you smoke it, you cook it, you get the raw the bitterness out of it before you add into your sauce or into your curry or into your starter, and then it totally takes your curry to a new level of flavor. Now with the help of spoon, mix everything together and marinate your chicken. Yeah. That's it. So chicken is marinated and the preparation for your curry is done. You should leave this chicken in marinate for about 2 to 3 hours minimum, but if you can leave for overnight, the results will be 10 times better. So for this demonstration, I'm going to start cooking now, but I highly recommend that you leave in marinate for about 2 to 3 hours minimum. So now, transfer your chicken into your pot or pan, just as it is, and make sure that you scrape all the marinade into your pot, and then add a cup of water so that everything is diluted nicely, and some sort of moisture we need to introduce for the period of cooking. But don't add too much. Give it a nice mix. Mix everything together, and you see a kind of thin sauce forming around the chicken. So cover your pan and keep it covered until the whole time of cooking. I will take a look after 10 minutes. My first look will be after 10 minutes. You want to make sure the flame is gentle. You don't want to boil the sauce, you want to simmer it. So when you cook this chicken like I'm cooking and covered, what's going to happen is the chicken will be juicier and it'll be cooking on a slow fire, and it doesn't overcook, it doesn't burn the flavors, it actually gets the flavor out of the ingredients. Curry's been cooking about 10 minutes, and we'll take a look. It's cooking nicely, and gently the sauce has started to thicken up, and we'll take a look at the chicken, the doneness of the chicken. So always take a chicken drumstick, and it looks like it's almost there. The chicken has started to leave the bone, which means it's nearly ready. So give it a nice stir, make sure nothing is sticking to the bottom of the pan. So let it simmer for about 2 to 3 minutes uncovered, and we'll take a look again. Just after 3 minutes, take a look now. The sauce has nicely thickened, and the chicken is nicely done, and it's so moist that it's falling off the bone without any effort. And at this stage, add freshly chopped coriander, ginger, and sliced green chilies, and now give it a stir. Put the flame off right away. This is the true one-pot recipe in its essence, and you don't need too much of chopping of this and that. Just mix everything together and put it in a pan and simmer it on a gentle flame, and you have an amazing and delicious chicken boti masala. Do give it a go, do let me know how you get on, and see you soon.